You're going to find out. Yeah, a horse. They compared us less than a horse, man. Let's see it. Read.
The black slave, after receiving this indoctrination, shall carry on and will become self-refueling and self-generating for hundreds of years, maybe thousands. Don't forget, you must pitch the old black male versus the young black, and the young black male against the old black male.
Now tell me that this didn't work, because who's killing who right now? The young men are killing the older men. Okay? The plan has worked, brothers and sisters. Wake up. The younger men are killing the older men. No respect at all. Not understanding that this was Willie Lynch's plan since the beginning. Read on.
You must use the dark-skinned slaves versus the light-skinned slaves.
Read it again.
You must use the dark-skinned slaves versus the light-skinned slaves.
This is what's going on today, brothers and sisters. Alright? You have light-skinned women don't even want to be friends with dark-skinned women. They think they so fine, they don't even want to have nothing to do with them. Or they think they just look more prettier because their skin is lighter. Not understanding that it's not that it's lighter, it's just that they're whiter. Okay? It just shows that you have white in your blood. Alright? Let's stop feuding with each other. Let's stop going against each other. We are the chosen people. We are the people of the Most High, and we need to start walking and talking like people of the Most High. Put away your pride and your conceitedness. You don't have nothing to be conceited about. Okay? Read.
And the light-skinned slaves versus the dark-skinned slaves. You must use the female versus the male.
Now don't tell me that you don't know that this is not going on today. Because the female in every household is going against the male. And who's going to win the battle? You got it. The female. Why? Because she's going to use a fair tactic. What is that fair tactic? 911. Don't tell me that you don't know that this is true. This is true. This was written hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years ago. Okay? And their plan has worked, brothers. It has worked, man. It's working right now. Read that again.
You must use the female versus the male and the male versus the female. You must also have your white servants and overseers distrust all blacks. But it is necessary that your slaves trust and depend on us.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Could this be the reason why people are not trying to leave this country when it comes to our people? Because we are taught to depend on them. A lot of us don't even want to get a job, man. We rather depend on welfare. Read that again. I don't think they heard that clearly.
You must also have your white servants and overseers distrust all blacks, but it is necessary that your slaves trust and depend on us.
And then depend on us. And guess who we're depending on now? Barack Obama. A lot of you may say, well, that's not, you know, he's not white. Okay, well, who is he working for? Who hired him? Okay, Jeremiah 17:5 says, woe to him. Let's get it. Let's just get it. Jeremiah 17:5. Okay, because the reason that the majority of our people don't want to leave is because they are taught to trust in this wicked place. These wicked people, the same people that enslaved us. How did you get over here? 17:5.
Jeremiah 17 verse 5. Thus said the Most High, cursed be the man that trusteth in man.
It didn't say cursed be the man that trusteth in a black man. It didn't say cursed be the man that trusteth in a white man. It said cursed be the man that trusts in man. Okay, so let's identify with who brought forth man's laws in America. The laws that we're following today are man's laws. It's not the Most High laws, brothers and sisters. So either way you look at it, you're still following man's law. Why are you trusting in them to give you the truth about your God? Why are you trusting in them to give you the truth about your nationality? Read on.
Thus saith the Most High, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm.
And maketh sin his power. That's what this society has done. Their power comes from their sins, man, because they're doing satanic rituals in that White House, man. Wake up. Read on.
And whose heart departeth from the Most High.
So anybody who's taking a government seat is taking a high-level seat, man, and they must first sell themselves out to the Satan, to the devil. Sell their souls in order to get that high seat, that high status. Okay? Let's go back into Willie Lynch.
They must love, respect, and trust only us.
Read that again.
They must love, respect, and trust only us.
Why don't they want to leave? Why don't people want to leave America?
They must love, respect, and trust only us.
Because we trust only America. I ain't going out there to no Egypt, I ain't going out there to no Israel. It's crazy over there. It's crazy. There's too much going on out there. Do they got welfare out there? How can we get money? How can we get free money? Do they got Section 8 out there? Read it again.
They must love, respect, and trust only us.
So here it is. You're going to respect the police officer, but you'll disrespect your man in the house. You'll talk back to him, but you won't say nothing to the cops. Read on.
Gentlemen, these kits are your keys to control. Use them.
These kits are what?
Are your keys to control.
These are the keys that you need to control these Negroes. This is the tactics we got to use on them. Read on.
Have your wives and children use them. Never miss an opportunity.
Have your wives and who else?
And children use them.
So even the children, they have taught their children to use the same tactics. Okay? So let me make it clear to you out there. Although you are going to all these different schools, shooting to go get your master's, and you might get the master, who's going to get the job first? And mind you, the white people don't have to get a master's. They can have a bachelor's, and they will still get the job before you do. And while you're being taught to try to become what they are, okay, they're being taught to control who you're going to become. So either way you look at it, they're still over top of you. And they know your history. You don't know your history. Read that again.
Have your wives and children use them. Never miss an opportunity. If used intensively for 1 year, the slaves themselves will remain perpetually distrustful. Thank you, gentlemen.
Read on.
Editors repeat.
Let me see. I'm sorry. This is the truth, man. We're not making this up. This is right in the books. This makes sense why they're taking it out of the library. Okay. Let's read this from right here.
The origin and development of a social being called the Negro. Let us make a slave a slave. What do I need? First of all, we need a black nigger man, a pregnant nigger woman.
Listen to this now.
And her baby nigger boy. Second, I will use the same basic principle that we use in the breaking a horse.
So they're comparing us to a what? A horse. I told you we was going to get it for you. Oh, it's about to get real ugly now. Watch. Read.
Combined with some more sustaining factors. When we do it with the horses, we break them from one form of life to another. That is, we reduce them from their natural state in nature.